The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a sleigh and 8 reindeer. The little old driver, so jolly and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, and he called them by name. Now, if you know the names, say them with me. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, and Blitzen. They missed one, didn't they? Yes. Well, the story about that is that Rudolph hadn't joined the other reindeer at that time. He came along one night. Something happened. Has anybody? No. Well, listen. What happened that brought another reindeer into the group? It was a very foggy night, right?
Because Santa said if...
Well, it was so dark and that's right. Rudolph's red nose is what he needed. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each reindeer hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished and covered with soot. That's one reason why he prefers coming through the door now. And you were lucky to have a chimney that big. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. Well, maybe. That's the one you don't read. Because I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. He had a broad face and a big round belly, and he shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drew out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." That's my story.